Set it on Relive?
I did. I turned on Relive. Yep. Good morning. Welcome back to Planet Doug. I'm here with KY once again. Today's a bit of a special day because we're driving back to Port Dickson, and KY is kind enough to give me a lift back. It's his hometown. We can visit your mother, maybe? Yeah, maybe drop in, say hello to his mother. Anyway,
Sandals.
Sandals. My pair of sandals. They broke one of the straps, ripped, and I had trouble finding a place to get it repaired, get it sewn up. But KY knew a place, so he got them repaired for me. But exactly what's going on, I'll talk about that more when we're inside the car. So, setting the stage here, I should say what it is that's happening today. I'm going to Port Dickson today, but I'm moving into a new room. So where I was staying before in this house, I'm moving into a different room. So that's the main job for today. Drive down to Port Dickson, pick up my bike and all my cycling gear, all my luggage, and I'm going to move it to a new room. And so we're leaving at like 1:30 after that this afternoon. So we've got a bit of time to kill. It's around 12 o'clock now, 11:30, 12, something like that. And KY has a secret lunch place that he told me about the other day. We came here when we drove in from Port Dickson, and he brought me here as a surprise. He knew I would like this place, but I didn't take any video at that time, but we're going back there again for lunch. It's a food court at Mid-Valley Mega Mall, but it's not really meant for fancy customers of the mall. It's frequented mainly by people who work in the mall. So it's almost like a food court for the staff of the shopping complex. So it's quite interesting. I like it a lot. But KY, who's right here, by the way, he has a secret way of getting there. So we parked here, and he's got like this James Bond, Jason Bourne tunnel route to get to this place. So that's where we are now. We're just about to dive into the tunnels.
All right.
So. Oh, elevator first.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about this stage in the journey. So.
It's okay.
Yeah. He has this route totally worked out. But it appeals to me because I love things like this.
All right. Okay, you can start recording now.
Yeah. So we took the elevator up one floor, and now here we are. We're somewhere.
In Mid-Valley.
Yeah, there's actually a door into the mall itself, or one of the malls, but I assume, we go this way. I can already smell a lot of food.
Yeah.
But look, there's a tunnel heading off in that direction. Secret door over here.
If it's like dark, he will explore everything.
The secrets of the shopping mall. Oh, that was quicker than I remember from last time. We got here quicker. And here it is. It reminds me of like a high school cafeteria almost. You got all these places on the side, and KY has his favorite ones. Oh, they have names. I didn't notice that last time. Mama Family, AA Corner, Al Iquan Corner, sort of a self-service, like economy rice sorts of places. Oh, I think this is your favorite here?
Yeah.
So this is his Bulan Taran. Oh. And when I was here last time, they had eggplant.
Yeah.
So how did you discover this place?
Well, I always go here all the time, but in a way that, as being a health conscious person, I like to eat more veggies.
Okay.
So I cut down the rice and eat more veggies. So I find that this place will be the easiest to get the veggies instead of having a plate of rice with all the dishes.
All right.
So this place seems to be having the value for money for me.
Okay. Yeah, value for money, which is nice. So you're gonna get your food here?
Yeah.
Hello. And
do you see the eggplant? There's an eggplant there.
Oh, eggplant. Okay, that's my favorite. Eggplant. So again, you get a plate of rice, and then you can help yourself. all of the different dishes. And then,
I will start packing up now.
Okay. So here's my meal I put together. Just some fried chicken, some eggplant, rice, some veggies, tofu, and an egg. Lots of protein in there, I guess. And we're just looking for a place to sit. I guess we've missed the lunch rush. That's kind of just getting underway now. And KY is all about the veggies these days. All veggies?
Yep.
Wow, that's quite a collection.
And a bit of meat. I mean, this is lungs from the cow.
Oh, I see. Okay, a little bit. All
this
right.
is tempeh.
Tempeh, right. Yeah, it's good value. The two of them together, $16.50, which not a bad price.
Not bad price.
So, yeah, actually, I didn't notice that before. The names would be interesting if you know what the names mean, I guess. There's Umi, 5150, Salera Kampong.
Let's move that one.
Oh yeah, the table's a little bit shaky. Sitarasa, Ibu Kota, Liku Corner. All right. Everybody's got a special name here. Sunny, Kopitiam. And then a drink station in the middle. It's where you normally find the drinks in some sort of a central location. Noodles Corner, Pak Sayed family. All right. Very cool. Lunch is done. I didn't take any video of actually eating anything because it's pretty basic food, mine and KY's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to take a little bit of video as we're walking out because you can see that the lunch rush is on now. Look at the, you know, the popular places like this one right here. Look at that lineup. They're going to Chitarasa Economy Rice. That's where everybody in this lineup seems to be going. I was just chatting with KY about how lunchtime, all these things seem very inefficient to me because we all do everything at the exact same time. And it would be a lot better if we staggered our lunches by 1 hour. 1/3 of us go at 11:30, the next group goes at 12:30, then at 1:30, and then it wouldn't be so crowded. But anyway, we are making our way back through the tunnels with KY leading the way. If he runs away from me now, I'll be lost forever. I'll never find my way out of this place.
Doug is just kidding you.
It's like the Cu Chi tunnels of Vietnam. Go underground.
That's the way to the mall.
Oh, yeah. So here's
Back to the mall. Like.
going this way. All right, and there we are, back in the real world. So funny. It's like going, you head through a door like that, you have no idea what's behind there. It's like a subterranean world. I guess the only downside to that area is you can feel it here. It's air conditioned.
Yeah.
Down there, not so much. Here, you can get a nicer restaurant experience like this. Costs you a lot more money, but yeah, it's a whole different world up here. Makes me think of all those science fiction movies where the rich people are living up in the clouds,
Yeah.
and all the poor people are underground.
Titanic.
Titanic, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Took me a minute to think what KY was talking about, Titanic, but yeah, they had the rich people, and then, of course, the hero of the story, Leonardo DiCaprio, he went to both.
Yeah.
He could fit in with the rich people, and then he would go down to the cargo class and go dancing with all of the poor people in the lower decks. So, yeah. Well, I've jumped way ahead in time. I was back in KL, KY and I had lunch at Mid-Valley. And then from that point, he had a few things he needed to do for his family, pick up his daughter, bring her home. car was not working properly. We had to find a mechanic and bring him to the house and get him working on the car, things like that. So I just went along for the ride. I always like running errands for myself or with other people. So I wasn't filming any of that. And then we hit the highway and just rode down here to Port Dickson. And we've already gone back to where I was staying. It was a house just around the corner from here where I was renting a room, and I decided to move to this place. I'll show it to you in a second. And I've already picked up my bicycle and my other luggage and moved everything into my room here. So yeah, I'm just going to show you my new room, basically. So this is the neighborhood here. Very nice. This whole area of Port Dickson is hilly. There's a nice hill here, which sets everything off nicely. And this is the house. It looks like it's divided between two owners, like two properties down the middle. And this is my side over here. And they have rooms that they rent that are on the inside, but then they also have a couple of rooms here more on the outside. And mine is the back room here. Now that I'm here again, I'm looking at this room. I wonder if it was available. It actually has a window, but it wasn't suggested to me as an option. So I was given a choice between this room and the one inside the house. And because this one has a private entrance, basically that's the door to my room, and it just goes right out into the outside world, and I can go out the gate. And so I have complete freedom of movement going in and out. I don't have to go through the house. So that's why I chose this room. And it's pretty much, I wouldn't call it unfurnished, call it barely furnished. I mean, it's not a furnished room. It does have that little bed in there. I haven't sat on it yet. I don't know how comfortable it is. It has a table and a chair. Then the room comes with air conditioning, which is nice. Though they did request that I don't run it day and night full time, because it does run up the hydro bill very quickly here in Malaysia when you run an air conditioner. So they said, yes, that's included in the rent. You can use the air conditioner, but as a favor to us, don't turn it on and leave it on 24 hours a day. Just use it as necessary. And the room has this big fan up there, so that's going to make a huge difference. No windows of any kind down here, like no big windows on the wall. As you can see, they're bare. There is a small window above the door. Unfortunately, there's no screen, so I'm worried about mosquitoes. But we'll see, maybe I can rig something up with my own mosquito net. And oddly enough, it does have a bathroom with water, but they never got around to installing any kind of toilet facilities. So it has a sink and a shower, so you can take a shower in here, but that's it. There's no actual bathroom here, and the bathroom is around the back. But yeah, that's basically my new home for a month or so. That's my bike over there. It's all dismantled, and then my trailer. So that's all my cycling gear and camping gear is all in there. And then my regular backpack is over here. So that's it. Casa Doug. Casa Planet Doug. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. KY is still here in town. This is actually his hometown. His mother lives here, so he's gone off to her house, and he's going to be helping her with a few things. And then before he goes back to KL, he's going to drop by and say goodbye. But for now, yeah, I'm on my own again here in Port Dickson. And the first thing I was going to do was make a cup of coffee, but I realized, yeah, I have no water here either. There's no drinking water. So the first thing I need to do is head into town and pick up some water. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Heading out on my first stroll around my new neighborhood. Wow. I mentioned before when I was walking around in Port Dickson how there's a surprising number of large, fairly luxurious homes here. And my new neighborhood is continuing that trend. Spotted all of these ones over here. Look at the size of these places. Very beautiful homes. And then over here as well. Look at this. Very nice. Another one here. Yeah, quite large properties. I'm surprised. I didn't really see this side of Port Dickson when I was staying here before. I spent all my time out near the highway and then downtown and along the shoreline. I didn't go into this residential neighborhood here with all these large homes. Very pleasant. Look at that one. Blue and white. Very bright. So, I found the nearest sort of mini mart to my home. There's one not that far away, like 650 meters down on the main highway. So I'm off to get some water. Yeah, I never thought of that when KY and I were riding around all day. We could have picked up as much water as we wanted to at any point, but it just never occurred to me. So I need just enough water to get me through evening coffee and morning coffee. This is the main highway heading into Port Dickson on this side. And there's a set of schools here, I think. I think I passed a school here, another one there. And there's some parks here. It's quite nice. Look at that. Looks like there's a park on a hill in here. Again, I never saw that before. I rode my bike along this road all the time, but I never spotted this park, never paid attention to it, I guess. One advantage to getting off two wheels, getting on your feet, you go slower and you start to see more details. So my mini mart should be down here. And now luck of the draw comes into play. This is where the mini mart is supposed to be. Is it open? It looks like I'm lucky. I think there's a lot of these businesses look closed. But I think I see something there that looks like a mini mart with open doors. And yeah, with water. So I think we're okay. Success. The shop was open. Very friendly man there. And they had a lot of different types of bottled water. We had a discussion about what was the best type of bottled water for me, for boiling water for coffee. Got 3 or 4 liters of it. And I got some butterscotch ice cream to reward myself for all the hard work of today. Moving once again from KL to Port Dickson. So for now, I guess that's kind of it. I'm going to spend some time in my new room trying to figure out how to arrange it, how to unpack, how to move in. Have a cup of coffee while I do so. And perhaps I'll wait until that moment to end the video and show you how my room looks, how I arranged it. Though there's not a whole lot I can do. I just have to decide what wall I want to put the bed against and where I want the table to go. But figure all that out. I'll see you when it's done. All right, we've jumped ahead in time. It's 7:30 the next morning. I promised to look at my room after I unpacked and moved in, but that didn't happen to a great extent last night, and I was so tired. I was exhausted after the trip to get here yesterday. I was barely thinking straight. So, yeah, had a good night, slept here really, really well. Very comfortable, very quiet. The bed, not a fancy bed, but it's actually quite comfortable for me. It's a firm sort of mattress. I was a little bit worried when I first came into the room. Looking at the bed, I thought it was one of these old things with rusty springs holding up the mattress, and every time you moved it would be creaking and the sagging in the middle. These very old beds that I'm very familiar with from places like this. But no, it's actually quite nice. It's very firm, very solid, very comfortable. And to be honest, the room doesn't look much different now that I've unpacked and moved in, but I did promise a tour. So here it is. Right now I have my laptop sitting here exporting a video from Vietnam. I've got to give my Mac a chance to burn through this, and basically it's going to take the entire day. It'll take 8 hours, I know from experience, for a video like this. So we're just going to leave the Mac to do its thing, burn through that, chunk away for 8 hours, and I've got my camera gear set up here, my coffee station, And there's the other side of the room, the bed that I already mentioned. And normally when I'm editing videos, I don't sit, even though I have a table and a chair, I wouldn't be sitting here because I'm sitting working on the laptop for hour after hour after hour. And sitting in a chair like that becomes very uncomfortable. So I just sit on the bed and I just arrange a backrest of pillows there, and I just sit on the bed and do my work. And got my extension cord here. I need kind of a longer cord, to be honest, in these rooms. These older style constructions, they tend to put the electrical outlets right beside the door when you come in, and that in some ways that's always the worst place to put it, because that's usually not where you do your living. The bed is always opposite the door, then you need an outlet over there. But hey, so I have this power cord, but the extension cord, I need another 5-10 feet. It needs to be a bit longer a lot of the times. So that's pretty much it there. I have my own sheet and my own pillowcases, like my own fitted sheet, my own top sheet, pillowcases. That's kind of handy. Moving into a place like this that is not really furnished. And then over here I've got my backpack and my luggage, and over here is my bike. So there, I still haven't taken the covers off, but I'll be putting that together as soon as possible. Those are the wheels to my bike, and this is my trailer with all of my camping gear. So that's over there. And that's it. That's pretty much the tour. For anyone keeping track on the technology side of things, I have my GoPro Hero 12 back, which is really nice, and so far it hasn't broken down. But because I have the Hero 12, I'm using it in the media mod, and with the media mod, one advantage to the 12 is that the built-in mics, you can use both the front capsule and the rear capsule. That's what I'm using right now. If the audio sounds different to you, it's because I'm using the built-in mics of the media mod, and it has a capsule on the front, so I'm speaking into it now. And then even if I turn the camera around and now I'm behind the camera, now the rear capsule should be picking up my voice. And I think that's a brand new capability with the Hero 12. I don't think even the Hero 11 could do that. I know the Hero 9 can't. With the Hero 9, you have to choose. You can use the rear mic or you can use the front mic, but you can't use both at the same time. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of breakfast time. I ate very little yesterday, as is my habit. So I'm gonna go out and get some, I think I'm gonna get some wonton mee back at the Big Sista Kopitiam. That's my favorite breakfast at the moment. Bit of a walk from here to get there, but that's okay.